Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all. Oh wait, and of course first, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm of course your humble host, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Raspa Trash Bear, and today it is a horribly snowy day on Solstein, but I'm a little better. Last week, my focus was not where it needed to be, and in a desperate attempt to produce something, I struggled on while sick, which was a horrible, horrible mistake. Rast's rules for YouTubing. I think Rule 1 reads something like this. You're going to hear a lot of experienced people who make their income on YouTube talk about consistency, and if you're making your income on YouTube, consistency is important. But if you're an amateur, your health is more important. Don't record sick, don't record tired. You're just making a mess to clean up later. But I feel worlds better. There's something about recovering from an illness that feels like coming back to life. Not everything works as well as it should, and you're still sore and tired, and my nasal passages are still waiting for the all clear to come from the brain. I'm still going to be pausing to blow my nose. But I feel so much better. It's a little later in the week, and my focus is good, so I'm going to take the time to lay out the biggest chunk of to-do first, and I've got a lead on our next book. Away up yonder is a barrow. In that barrel is another dragon word. And another book. So the White Ridge barrel's where we're gonna head. I know there's another barrel with a book, we're gonna get to it. So that one's a King in Yellow reference, possibly. And I love me some H.P. Lovecraft and Robert Chambers nonsense. You know, of the two authors, over time, I've come to appreciate Conan, Robert E. Howard, more than most other people that contributed to the mythos. I think for the simple rule of, if something can exist in this universe, it must be prey to some of the laws of this universe, if not all. To translate E. Howard's excuse for plain steel should be able to kill something in this universe, I don't care. That, and I do so deeply adore, my absolute favorite of everything I've read by Howard has to be Solomon Kane, Rattle of Bones. It's a short, simple whodunit with a little supernatural twist thrown in at the end at just the right time. Just the right amount of wait, what? Back up the red waters we go. There's an art to crossing a raging stream in Skyrim. In my case, it feels more like an RNG check because I'm never sure what I'm doing. I think once we're up into the foothills, we'll be fine. Well, along the path, anyhow. I've said that before, but the north end of Solstein is not to be trifled with in terms of physical hazards. No, like, the worst move I did, Trashkin, if I didn't decide to move house in-game while I was sick, I'd have probably been fine, but I pushed my luck too much. sure if I can just slide up that bridge. Oop. There we go. Almost there. Hey! I just got a little meander through the mountains. I'm sure there'll be some soul steam, or soul style. Stallerine down there. Magic ice. I should just say magic ice. I will never be sure of the pronunciation until I hear it in game, and even then I'm going to doubt myself. What a view, Trashkin. I mean, it might be heavy on the grays and the blacks, but... Alright, let's see about fetching this book. Cozy. No notes. Bright enough to bar the door. What got them? Is it Drockers from up the draw, or? Oh. I mean, I know they spent the time looting and pillaging and murder. Ah, spider nest. Unlucky sods. Oh, yep, the spiders outnumber them, alright. Don't mind if I do. A silver garden on? Why, thank you. Nope. The only recovery note is, thank God for Pedialyte, and it's fortunately I keep plenty on hand. Right, down there's the way to go, I guess. I'm going to take a minute and top off my Pedialyte Trashkin. Uno momento. There we go. Fortunately, the only thing I have left, like I said, are some minor aches and complaints and a clogged schnoz. Oh, that's a hand. For a minute, I thought that was a claw. Well, I think the story here is fairly obvious. They dug too deep. See, I would have gone with calling these glass spiders right now. Oh, I didn't have to. But you know how it goes, Trashkin. If I were a fire mage, I'd have done that. So apparently sneaking does defeat some of the spawns. Oh, I fell for it. You look a little funky, friend. A doorway. Let's see what other goodies they have hidden for us. terribly well concealed. Still, who am I to say no to bonus loot? Let's get that out of the way, shall we? Hey, friend. Okay, so there's a little more story to this. Seem to have fallen prey to some sort of Oh, there's a spider controlling them. That is horrendous. Well, we have officially found my least favorite spiders in Skyrim. You know what? Seeing what you did with this, I am now perfectly okay with Todd and Emil not applying high level to spiders. You know, I asked out loud why that wasn't a thing, and now I have my answer. I wonder if this is more the book than the runes. But who knows? Oh, I mean, I am here. I'll, spare you the mining process. Okay. That's one pile of minerals for our troubles. Oh. Sanctum, eh? Let's get a good look. We can always double check our work. Trogger bar door. Now that's something you don't see every day. Oh, here we go. That's a problem. I forgot no commentary on that. Oh no, this was another mad mage. He figured out how to weaponize these things. My god. Pardon me, gotta sneeze. Forgot to dial the back. God. Well, fortunately, there's a free second error for us on. I gotta know, Trashkin. My voice isn't the strongest, but I gotta know. You know, he's planning. Does he really think he can take all the credit for discovering these spiders? The next time he goes into a safety cage to do whatever it is he does, spiders will lock the door. He'll have no choice but to listen to me then. What does it mean beyond being the right head? There's nothing wrong with me. Truly a titan of mental health. Usually when you hear there's nothing wrong with me, that's a pretty good indicator. Oh, look, all of us could probably use more therapy than we get or can afford. Anywho, he's the one trying to steal my discovery. Does he think I don't see what he's doing? There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. He was talking to me like I'm insane. I'm not insane. Who says I'm insane? Did I say I was insane? I'll show him insane. Doesn't matter. I see what the real power is. The chanting we heard just outside the main chamber must mean there's something extremely powerful there. If I can get my hands on that energy and bring it back, who knows what kind of discoveries we can make from it. 2 pages of madness. That's what you get for working with Reavers. The short version is they got Austin on their own petard. Mind if I do? No pressure, right? But I got a new lottery to stock, Trashkin. It's not going to stock itself. Wish though I may. This doesn't appear the main thoroughfare, but it is a nice treasure room bonus nonetheless. Oh! I had the hardest time spotting you. Cerberus' channel. Salt pyres. Maybe preserving them? Removing damaged pods, exploding spider, jumping flame spider, ruby albino pod. Salt pyre, damaged pod. No note. Flame cloaked spider. Few combinations. Because any of the ingredients in previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. Diamond and garnet seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that ruby works. Seen by previous experience. Next I'll see how the reactions work with an amethyst, emerald, or even a sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what kind of imbuing process is taking place. Best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby whatever new species we find. So you can make your own supplies, if you care. Well, I guess I got my wish and fly additional varieties of spider. I'm pretty sure we have the key for that. Ah, a couple of ruby geos. I'll spare you the mining process again. All right, a little more mining done. Whoop, helps I remember which way I came in. No, like Trashkin, honestly, the brain fog alone from being sick lifting reminds me. Let's read that journal while I'm thinking of it. Cerberus. Finally done it. I knew she'd crack. Eventually crack. Shavi should have left when I had the chance. The untapped power within these spiders has finally gone to Millinar's head. Who would have thought these tiny albino spiders had the ability to harness such magic? Being locked in this cage is frustrating, of course, but it's keeping even more focus on my work. A What did she think I was going to do anyway? As my sister, she must have known how devoted I am to this work. Although, I can't fault her for her actions right now. Who knows what kind of fumes those experiments have been giving off, or what effect they have on the human brain. At least I'm alright, or maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Could these experiments have the same effect on me they're having on her? The classic kick the sibling down the mine shaft first, guys. Ooh, more pausing for mining. Uno momento. Boy, howdy, no wonder they picked this place. Plenty of rubies. I suppose you can find the two in plenty of other places around here, but I am curious to see if there's any notes on the imbuer, the old wiki. Didn't see any, but well, maybe I wasn't looking in the right spot. We'll do a little digging after we find this book. Well located. I'm probably not hauling it out. Just gonna trust there's a return. Oh, I'm in combat, am I? Oh, this is the premier spot for rubies. Oh, pardon me. Oh, well. There's just too many ruby geos to cut out. Yes, damage counts as combat. Well, if you're running shy of rubies at any point, this be the place. You keep your sundry equipment, game. I want the weird stuff now. See, the weird part to me is that none of those flame spiders pop up next to the ruby nodes. Or maybe they consume a ruby node? Who knows? Or maybe loose rubies? Oh, pardon me. Ah, joys of a draining sinus. Hello. If this isn't the way deeper, I don't know what is. Oh me, oh my. Been a while since we've seen a home. Oh, here we go. Ah, there's the book. Trade increased. Okay. It's time to complete our mass set, Trashkin. At least I hope it is. We usually got some weird stuff going on. I know. Alright, give it to me. The prize. Cello Regent. taking damage in the dark? My goodness, that's a problem. This is certainly a new and unique challenge. Again, patience has truly not been my strong suit. Oh. Brother. This is going to complicate things. This will make life truly difficult, I'm afraid. Things I'll burn for my treasure. Oh. I say this is probably the most interesting and yet the least favorite of mine. Fortunately, I have a giant pile of food and potions to keep us up and running. Well, come and get it. And up we go. Oh, I'll be damned. Flame crawl. Well, since I'm here... I suppose that's fair given the degree of difficulty getting here. Sorcery shadows. I think I'll take my... Our diggers need all the help they can get. Oh, back to Solstein. Let's open this book again. Never. Oh, all right. Let's backtrack our way out of here. Let's see what Cyclone does, shall we? There it is. Warrior winds that sows chaos amongst your enemies. Not specific, but I am assuming it's a more directed, more localized from along the lines of good old force. I'm hoping. That's my hope, I guess. Oh, that was a hint. Oh, we picked this clean. There's just the one door to check out, I suppose. I don't think I'll pop back out the soul scene before I check out that door. Did a little rough backtracking. It's a sad and strange story down here. Oh, not the saddest or strangest. There's a lot of sad stories in Skyrim. Weird, strange, odd. Well, they seem to have gotten a little more free reign over time. Let's pull the key and check out that door, shall we? Room. I haven't drug her in this place, huh? Oh, I'm sorry this is your prize. A review song, or that reveal song was putting in some work, but Death Lords are just a sneaks for me at this point. Oh, I think that does it for this dungeon. That's another book down. Let's consider our books, shall we? Let's get the list. Fucking dreams. Okie day. It looks like our next to-do will be to head back south. The barrow in question is, of course, the excavation. Wouldn't you know it, Trashkin? The next excavation stage has been reached while we were out and about, moving house. Oh boy, here we go. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but what we're doing is now. Well, I think that's all they had going, so... They really like doing statuary. Strange vessel. Yeah, that is strange. Wemmer Biz in a ship. You can keep the rest. That is truly fascinating. So we know at least one Dwemer work ship exists. That was worth the trip alone. Sure, I'm probably missing something, but needs must. Don't mind if I do. Always time for a little prospecting. Oh. No, like the running goal is for everything but horse sampler and the off weeks of horse sampler to be like a week ahead in case of further sick. So, and make sure to keep the spurs where they belong. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, Charles, not a problem. Trolls love stairs, I don't know why. Anytime this week? Okay, I'll help you out. Oh, hello. There's an awful lot of blood leading up to this burrow. Well, it's not every day you pick up human flesh. At least not one, not Trashkin. Ooh, here's a beefy boy. What is this spot called? Snow-clad ruins. Huh. You know, I seem to find things the most often in Bethesda games when I try to walk what I think is a straight line between my position and the goal. Hello. $2 gold and sacks full of apothecary supplies. Odd place for a skeleton, but I'm not going to question it, considering my first experience with Bethesda was Morrowind, and that involved a wizard falling out of the sky. Literally. I never got the hang of Morrowind. Ever. Even to this day. I might do a playthrough one day, but it's not anytime soon. It's not to say I have anything against Morrowind. It was the first massive do not hold your hand RPG I found. And I found it fascinating, though everybody ran around modding the heck out of it at the time. You know me, I like my first run to be straight up as possible. Even then. Yeah, this isn't a bit for the channel, Trashkin. That's just how I prefer to do things. Oh, hello, Torbjorn. Torbjorn has put in an appearance to request dinar. I'll be with you in a moment. I'll pause the game where it makes sense to you, Torbs, I promise. But no, yeah, fortunately, as it turns out, the rite of Ghostbusters Sick Day has worked its magic, and I am mostly restored. I wouldn't say wholly restored until my nose decides to clear itself, but that's gonna be a week, at least. Sometimes that turns into a month-long to-do. What's this nonsense, then? Oh, right, we've discovered this before. Trading post that is no more. Well, may as well lift the locket. Oh, come on now. Torbjorn, Daddy's trying to pick the lock. Please. I know you're hungry. Daddy needs his fine mortar skills. Oh, the problem when this one gets hungry, he gets clawsy. He will fret, and he will claw, and he will gnaw. Pretty bad if he's doing a gnaw, though. Well, that was a worthwhile lockbox for once. If we meander along in roughly this heading, we should hit the ruins. Then I'll pause there and feed my starveling. This bean. The silliest thing to me is he has an auto-refilling feeder. So there's always kibble, but occasionally it'll get stuck. And stuck is the same as empty to Torbs. In the distance? I dare say. So it is. Let me guess, they're all dead?
And now you're back. Great. Just great.
Was it this time?
Trogger again. I mean, we should have expected it, right? What else do you find in these damned crypts but waves and waves of Trogger? At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of them ran off, and I don't blame them. You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in? See if anyone's still alive?
Well, I'm hoping, but knowing Bethesda's writing style. We'll get in position. I'll pause here, feed torps, and get right back to it. Alright. Well, let's see what fresh hell awaits us this time. Would have been nice if we could have rescued some of the miners, but that would take effort and forethought and programming. Oh, I see you refreshed. Terrible for you. Can't fool me, sleeping drugger. Can't outfox me while you're asleep. Refuse to be Pegasus. What's pulling a Pegasus? Well, if you've seen Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean. We all remember what Pegasus did to Bandit Keith. Yep, complete loss. No, I can't help but feel this could have been entirely prevented if I'd just been along with the dig team. This is going to give me the fits. Oh, missed you. Don't want anyone to feel left out now. Ooh, smooth. What? Not all of them are crypt guards. Some are just freshly awoken undead. Oop, pardon me. Oh no, that's a lot of levers. Not that one. Lucky. Once down. I feel like somebody was getting a coffee order. There. Oh, I'm gonna be sad, aren't I? I understand your words. There's really nothing that should frighten you that much. First crew working here was a bunch of idiots and milk drinkers who didn't know how to watch their own backs. We might have run into some trouble, but I've handled trouble before. The one who hires Rallis is a bit of an odd one. I'm keeping my eye on him, though, so don't add that to your fretting. We'll be fine. We'll all be just fine. Just worry about you and Father, and let me worry about myself. There should be money and clothes to this. And if it's missing, you should take it out of the courier's hide. Yours, Miriam. I would have liked this one. Okay, that's some bullshit alert trigger line nonsense there is what that is. I don't like that nonsense, Todd. Is that it? Do we have another wait a couple of months and hope? So I would like to point out that couriers mysteriously tend not to frequent Solstein. I think that's it for now. Wasn't that a pain in the butt? Yeah, dead ends. I suppose let's go pay the man for another crew. Like, part of me is like, you know I can afford to arm the entire crew 10 or 12 times over. Hell, if you give me a couple of weeks, I could probably put together some... Whoa! My bad, boys. My bad. You spooked me. You spooked me real bad, boys.
Any news?
Dragon defeated?
I should
dead
have
miners.
figured. Damn. Well, at least we can get back to work. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too.
Good ones or what you
Having
can
some
find?
people around who know how to fight should. Well, it'll set the miners at ease, and
Gonna
hopefully
face me
keep them
or,
alive. But they won't be cheap either. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. And
Oh,
got that.
oh, my heart. Here you
We're
go.
going to be making this back 50-fold, partner.
Don't care.
Trust me on this. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
I hope you're right, Rallis. I hope you're right. Well, I was hoping that was going to eat up some more time, but, here I am. Well, that did eat about 10 minutes. Okay, I guess I'll tip the main quest line a little. You can always resort to between games and waiting out the good old game timer. I'm sure somebody worked out that logic. Well, let's take that location while we're at it. Why not? I'll worry about the briar necropsy next time. Oh, that explains all the dead folks around that spot. Okay. Didn't know that was a quest line. I didn't notice the tags, the white text over the screens. Oh, I've already taken this location? Huh. Is it even a means of ingress here, or is it... Huh. Just a busted tower. I mean, it's an excellent landmark when you can spot it. I think we'll just meander between the mountains here. Here's some ash hoppers. I think. There we go. We good, buddy. We good. I'm walking, see? No need to worry about me. No need to muster bristles over it. Alright. We'll just continue on to the village and we should be dandy. May as well tip the main progress forward just a hair. Yep, there's the dead Skal villager. I must admit, I am truly curious about this Stalheim Island. Stalheim Island.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skal have survived worse.
I spoke with Mora. He's after
Hermes Mora. Old Herma Mora himself.
Hmm?
So he is the source of Mirak's power.
As far as I know.
Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him. That is our name for him. The demon of knowledge. He has always been our enemy.
So oral tradition versus books, okay.
Ancient lore, handed down from shaman to shaman since the Old Maker first gave source time to the Skal.
He has no power to compel it.
How to talk to the wind, how to listen to the earth. These are our secrets. Nothing of power or mastery.
Why would Herma Mora want these?
We know him as Herma Mora, the demon of knowledge. It is in his nature to hoard secrets to himself. Their value to him is of no consequence. The very fact that the Skal have kept knowledge from him has merely increased his desire to have it. So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You mean give him
Yes.
what he wants?
The Skal also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Herma Mora finally wins.
I was expecting this to be a little more
As
overwrought,
shaman,
but okay.
it is my duty to guard these secrets. but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
I hope you know what you're doing.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father. Always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
Oh, Glop.
The Skal yield of their secrets to me.
A murder tentacles.
I won't nothing for you.
Do something!
Dragon, you have delivered me the gift I requested. In return, I keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak.
I just want you to know I will spend my time and find a way to burn you to the ground, right?
Or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Do not let his death be for nothing. Father! What have you done? I do not blame you. I know it. Go! My father saw.
Oh, what do you know? I just so happen to have one dragon soul on me.
Sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then, kill Mirak. Do not fail.
That's horribly depressing. Oh, right. And I need another dragon soul. I'll have to go hunting for that. But in the meantime... Hello.
What does it mean? What was
These
that?
are dark times. How will we get through them without Storm to guide us? Leave us now.
Okay, I guess I was supposed to talk to him before doing that. In the meantime, let's meander north. Pretty sure I've already had a strike of Stalheim as good as one could hope to, but... Oh, Reaver camp. I actually managed to get near. Oh.
I'll send your soul as a gift to
Well, I guess I'll be dealing with that for a minute. How's it going, Horkers? Well, that's an odd spawn for a death spot. But, there a dead ice wraith up there? Oh, it looks like a dead ice wraith. Didn't know ice wraiths could drown. Alright. One thing I learned from last time, it's better to swim this section than it is to try to find an alternate route. Well, here we go. So this is the madman then, huh? Oh, we got a fair bit of mining to do. Well, we got a Stalheim set for the collection now. Really wasn't much to write home about. Yeah, sadly it's just a glacier. You know, it's well put together, but there's not a huge amount to keep you on the island indefinitely. I suppose we could head it for the mainland. How are we doing on time? Uno momento. Yeah, I think we'll do the briar necropsy this time. I'll spare you the travel details, Trashkin. Uno momento. Alright, let's try our luck in Carfspire. Have to be one or two.
Somebody help! Never should have come here. You.
Yep. Oh wow, that's some fair bit of accuracy out of you.
You won't leave here alive!
All of the reach.
Forsworn forever! The Forsworn will reclaim what is right.
And there goes your voice line. Oh, not by half.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Well, no luck here. But there's plenty of redoubts to check out, no doubt.
Where are you?
Well, hell. Nary a briar heart to be found here. Well, let's try another site. You know, I seem to remember there being briar hearts in Kolskar. Let's try our luck there.
Found
Oh, a looter. Well, don't think I've encountered one of those before. Nothing special about you, though. Well, in we go then. If you think I'm not mining every bit of gold available there. You're out of your mind.
Is someone there?
Huh?
Yep.
Thought I heard something.
Well, damn, the gold hasn't regenerated in all this time. I think this might be a glitched mine. Or Todd and Emil knew I would simply be too powerful with ready access to gold.
You're as good as dead.
Yeah, none of it's regenerated. I knew I wasn't crazy, Trashkin. Yeah, apparently some mines can have that glitch out. Perhaps another argument in favor of the unofficial glitch. Yeah, and even the gold I picked regenerated. Which I have now knocked all around the room. Yeah, that's as solid a proof as I can offer for this glitching out hard. Wow. It's nice to have confirmation the game was doing the thing I thought it was. Not the confirmation I'd wish for, but... yeah, every single vein here failed to regenerate. Seems like this mine deadlocked itself. And I haven't been back here for in-game months on months, not since the last time I wandered by. Wow, that's pretty rock solid. Well, I didn't expect to do Skyrim myth busting, but here we are. Alright, let's hop ourselves a ride back to Solstein. Yeah, I used the exit arrow from here. Drops me in the same place. Hold on, did that have an entire listing in...
If you're looking for passing, talk to Captain Briar.
in Reikling? Well, let's go see the most obstinate wizard in... oh, hey, the boys are aiding the guards? Of their own free... I don't know if the other guys would have done that, but it's certainly a welcomed addition. They don't seem to follow me or take orders, but hey, they seem to be contributing to the general civil security of Solstein, so... and guarding roads. Maybe that's why they're worthy. I mean, call me crazy, but I'll take Reiklings over the other option if that's the turnout. I see my usual just outside of town duel has shown up. Pardon me a moment. there I go, muting myself after blowing my nose again. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a nice little meander over, and from there, I think that's where we'll call it, depending. You know, I don't see any distinct change in the mushroom, which would have been nice, but not absolutely necessary, I do suppose. Like, all you needed to do was add a little sparkle effect or a slightly brighter color to the cap's underside, or even just the stem.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch.
Good luck.
Luck will play no part today. We will earn our victory.
What can I say? I lost my taste for Netch hunting. They leave me be, I leave them be. Unless I have a project for Netch letter. What the? I hope nobody else runs dead. I'm not getting him a new steward after this. Bonk. That's for running out of rage on my power attack. Take your medicine. Alright, you self-important, self-aggrandizing pain in the backside.
I've pried open another of Hermaeus Mora's secrets. Oh,
There you
have
go.
you? Well, let me just extract those memories and I'll see if you found anything useful. I promise that any unrelated memories I run across will be kept in the strictest of confidences.
The
Here,
what?
You deserve a bit of a reward for your efforts. That was a lengthy trip for you, I'm sure.
As far as you know, yes.
There are too many coincidences. There must be someone behind all of my recent troubles. Where is that lazy steward of mine? Verona? Oh, no, wait, she's dead. Drovers! That's
Chaotic
that, then.
douche.
There are too many coincidences.
Someone is attacking?
Yes, I have. However, in this case, I have reason to believe.
I suppose you want me to kill him.
Not yet. That I've enchanted this ring to find the source of the attacks. Here, take it.
How does it
Just
work?
wear it. It will light up the source when I enchanted the ring with. It can follow the magical link back to its. The link is weak, so you'll have to be within about 100 feet of the source.
And you know you're under attack?
Then my I've even been at. Do I need to go on?
I'm not sure
Maybe
about
not.
the dragons.
I hear they've been seen over Skyrim too. Even so, there is more than enough evidence that someone is out to get me. Try walking.
Well, I suppose it's a small burden.
On the grounds with the ring on.
And it may lead to a drop in the ash spawn attack, so... why not? Wait, I said I was going to end it there. The brain fog's mostly gone, but it will sneak up on me if I let it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching. It's been an oddly productive episode, but who knows what next week's going to hold for us. And of course, if you enjoyed your time here, you can always support the channel by subscribing and joining the Trashkin around the trash fire to enjoy the Let's Plays when they're up, or as many of the back catalog as you care to. And of course, if you've already subscribed, comments, likes, and dislikes also help out the channel. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you which button to press, Trashkin. You're grown. That's your call. So, if you do have to depart the trash fire now, I would like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, that's a big one for me this week, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.